They did a big haul
$46
of
million. $46 million.
right. That cocaine is not meant for Dominica. That's cocaine is for Europe. And Dominica has been the transit point into France. And so that's a big, big concern right there. And it's not only the US that has military and naval forces in the Caribbean today. The French also have naval forces around the Saints and between Dominica and Guadeloupe. So there is also that. So Dominica seems to have been allowing transshipments going on and not doing much about it. So that puts us in the crosshairs. But also, the relationship with Maduro has been, you know that well. It has been going on since President Chavez government. So you see, the Trump administration is very hard nosed and transactional, and they want certain outcomes, and they are going to use their military might to make everybody behave. So I would be worried. I mean, I'm worried for our country because we are in the crosshairs. So I think that this is a larger conflict than we realize, Matt, and I don't know, but I'm nervous about it. I've never been that nervous about our region, but we need to pay attention to what will unfold. And as I said, it's a matter of it could be weeks, but the U.S. is ready to strike any day now.
So you're agreeing with the former leaders who came together and wrote the statement in terms of looking for peace. We are a community of peace, countries of peace, and they stood they stood on the ground that everybody in the region is saying we should stand for peace, and you support that statement.
I totally support this initiative by the former prime ministers and presidents in the region. But I am not convinced that that will deter the Trump administration, man. It would really be not in our best interest to say nothing, and to appeal for peace is the little that we can do. But in big power politics, might is right, and the U.S. is not going to listen to that. But it's worth doing. Because if we say nothing, the U.S. thinks that we all agree with that.
But do you
it's only Trinidad.
Yeah. Do you think our prime minister should make a statement as it relates to what's going on there in the region?
Well, I think he should continue to underscore that we are a zone of peace. But Matt, knowing how the U.S. has behaved from the Monroe Doctrine to now, the U.S. has intervened willy-nilly in this region. We remember what happened in the Dominican Republic in 1965. Remember what happened in Grenada in 1983. And then in Haiti, the U.S. has intervened as well. So we're just seeing a repeat of that pattern, and this time with a lot of weaponry that we have never seen before.
But
that is the most frightening part.
Tell me, Mr. Crispin, because you did say that the U.S. is very concerned about what happened with the elections there in Venezuela. Can you compare the two, compare and contrast what is happening in Venezuela and what is happening in Dominica re-elections? And do you think the U.S. is looking?
Oh, absolutely. The U.S. has been looking. And Matt, as early as 2019, with regards to Dominica's elections, at the OAS, the U.S. said that Dominica should not hold an election until it creates the framework for a free and fair process. That was ignored. I mean, and you remember that the then Foreign Minister, Ms. Francine Barron, went before the OAS and made a speech in defense of why Dominica felt it had done all it could for free and fair elections. Of course, let's be blunt about it. Dominica has not had a free and fair election since 2005. That's the reality. And now we're seeing that we're on the verge of another election, and after the opposition forces pushed the government for 15 years to finally do electoral reform. What came out of the electoral reform process is really not really a reform. It's just some new laws that have been passed that have now given the ruling party full advantage to not allow any change at the ballot. So where does that put us? That puts us in a very gray area. And I just hope we don't spiral out of control for instability, because now you have RSS on the island, maybe ostensibly to prepare for another election cycle. And it worries me that the RSS is intervening in our country so often, and the Dominican people have never tried to counter the RSS. So we also in a very difficult situation, and this so-called electoral reform that the government did, that does not stand up to international scrutiny. I would like to see the international community really focus on Dominica and get the Dominican authorities to accept that they can't really manage a free and fair election process. So, Matt, we have some similarities with Venezuela, and the U.S. has certainly been watching this for some time. And I'll tell you one thing, that Secretary of State Rubio, we must not underestimate him. He knows a lot more about Dominica than we realize before he became Secretary of State. So, I'm very uneasy about all of what is unfolding. And I don't think that our administration is, well, they must be under the pressure of Mr. Trump.
Can you say is the storm before the calm before the storm at this time?
There is a calm. We are at the calm before the storm, man. We are at the calm before the storm. The storm is gathering. And Matt, I don't know, but I worry about the airport too. I like all Dominicans would like to see an international airport on Dominica. But I'll tell you one thing. That international airport is being built in the context where the US and Chinese rivalry is getting deeper in our region. And the fact that it is the Chinese that are building our airport, that's a big concern to the United States, I'll tell you that. They're not saying that publicly yet, but at some point in the near future, they will mention that airport as a security threat to the national interest.
Wow, interesting.
So let's be real about this thing. I'm a realist, and I have been studying China for a long time, for 30-something years, and I'll tell you, the Chinese have reached a point where they are a major rival of the United States, and it's going to play out in the Caribbean.
You think Mr. Skerritt should be very careful or cautious about statements he made re Venezuela, currently? You think he should be very careful?
Well, he is being careful. He is being careful. He's calling just for a zone of peace, but he's not defending Mr. Maduro like I thought, as some people expect him to do. He's in a balancing act, Matt, right now. He's really in a balancing act. And having been one of the closest allies of Mr. Maduro in the CARICOM, he has to worry about how the U.S. looks at him. I see some serious security imperatives at play right now, and I just hope that cooler heads prevail. But war is the drumbeat for war is beating hard, Matt, and
right on our doorsteps here. Right on our doorsteps.
That is correct. That is correct.
Crispin Gregor, thank you very much. Thank you for your analysis there on the situation there facing the Caribbean region. Thank you. And again, I'm very happy that Mr. James and other CARICOM, former CARICOM prime ministers made an attempt calling for a zone of peace of the two parties involved, Venezuela and the U.S. Mr. James again.
Government expressing our concern with respect to what is happening in the hemisphere. As you are aware, Mark, there are movements in the region involving loss of life, from what I understood so far. And the statement by, I think, 9 or 10 former heads of government is essentially to reiterate and give support to the positions taken by our current leaders that the Caribbean should remain a zone of peace. This has been the position of the region going back to probably 1972, coming out of the Chaguaramas Agreement, that the region should be a zone of peace. And in a situation in which there's a significant military build-up, and in fact, there's been loss of life so far, I think we have to be concerned about what's going on. We assert that over the years, the decades, we have steadfastly contributed to the position that conflicts and disagreements must be, and disputes must be settled through dialogue and negotiations, settled in accordance with international law and conventions to resolve disputes, as in accordance with the United Nations Charter. So that is where we are. The leaders have, the former prime ministers, have felt it appropriate to add our voices and give support to the positions of our current leaders with respect to the imperative that the Caribbean remains a zone of peace. In the absence of that, and if there's a military build-up, we could see loss of lives. It can affect negatively our social, economic, political way of life and disrupt the region generally. So in a sense, we are calling for dialogue and discussion among the parties that are engaged in this dispute, and we trust that the people of the region will, support this kind of approach.
All right, sir. The situation almost like a ticking time bomb, huh? Everybody seems very nervous and very worried about the military buildup in the Caribbean. Let's talk about it sometime. Very interesting interview with Mr. former Ambassador Crispin Gregoire, seasoned diplomat, speaking about his concern. He says it's very worrying what is taking place in the Caribbean at this time. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes.
Yeah, good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Matt, Donald Trump is on the warpath. I don't think there will be any dialogue. Donald Trump is bent on starting a war with a target that he deems to be not so strong, namely Venezuela. Now, Venezuela, there's good reason why they should target Venezuela. There are many reasons, good reasons, but Trump is the devil trying to correct sin. Now, Mr. Gregoire might not go so far as a John Quashie citizen as myself, but while watching the news, Mr. Trump is in a press conference with Mr. Zelensky, and a journalist asked the question to Mr. Zelensky, why aren't you having elections? And Mr. Zelensky said, how can I have elections in the middle of a war? And as soon as he said that, it's like a light bulb went out in the head of President Trump. He said, oh, you mean if I have a war in 2 years, I wouldn't have to have elections? And Matt, when I heard that, I said, oh boy. So it seems to me Trump is going to start a war regardless so that he cannot face elections in the next few years. That is a speculation of an ordinary citizen, John Kwashi.
I was just about to say that's just your opinion, not necessarily a fact. Hello, talk to me. Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, Mr. Pelte, blessings to you, bro.
Blessings to you too.
It's very interesting, you know. I listen to Crispin and reverting to Mr. James once more again, man. To me, it's a bit a level of cowardice on the behalf of the regional leaders.
Well, you don't think they should be cautious and be in that kind of mood, Blessing?
No, you can be diplomatic and cautious, because in the diplomacy there is the caution mark. But to just send the former leaders forward and you stay behind, that is not going to have you exempted from the wrath of a desperate empire that is rapidly on the decline, Matt. Matt, I mean, if you check history, when you see a currency start to lose its value, America foreign debt is like how much? 37 and more $trillion, you know, Matt. America is desperate, you know, China, Russia, India, Brazil, you know, the BRICS, you heard about the BRICS, Matt. But they're looking to de-dollarize, move away from the US dollar. America is desperate. So I am saying, Matt, these cowards and these dictators, you listen for years, Matt, in the region and what is happening with the passport sales and how these dictators do not want to get out of power. Trump America is the worst kind of people. But might is right. The same might is right. Gaston Browne, Andrew Holness, Roosevelt Skerritt, and all of them, they're exercising in the Caribbean. But guess what? Push come to shove. And you know how much times I call, I said, but nobody's talking about Gaza. I said that, Matt, nobody's talking. I said, 2 days Gaza, tomorrow is us. I could not have foreseen how rapidly the war would be brought to our doorstep. When I said the war, our own problems, Matt. So they say, when your comrade dead catch fire, take water and sprinkle yours. But who the hell care about Gaza? I'm not even talking about Ukraine. I understand what is happening in Ukraine. What I'm saying, Matt, these dictators in the Caribbean, these warmongers, these thieves, Matt, who stealing the resources of their citizens. And before you spar, I'm talking about the country where I was born and raised, is RSS, Roosevelt Security Service or Regional Security Service, I don't know. Police giving man bullet, keg, yes, all kind of thing brutalizing man. Now you mean to tell me all you could not have joined with the former prime ministers, Matt, and collectively frame an address, a statement. If all you have to go to Washington and talk to Marco Rubio and them or something, they're so coward. You have one in Dominica that tell us we're afraid in our ass. Matt, who is afraid now? Make a statement, scare it, your big bad wolf, according to Nazio Fountain song. Make a statement, my brother, you're bad man, you're billions, and it's your bully. Say something now, Mr. James. I know you're a patriot, you love your country. But now is the time for us to see what these criminals, these dictators in the region are made of. Because America is not good. Not an oil platform have left China, heading to Venezuela, you know. It will take months because that's not no liquor oil platform and it is a floating object and all of that. You think Trump and them going to allow China to further entrench itself in the region? Matt, peace, how they say that, a zone of peace, Matt? Let us wait for the peace. See you.
Somebody just monitoring CNN News sent me a piece of information that says that the U.S. is ordering an aircraft carrier strike group to the Caribbean region. Defense Secretary says Trump ramping up some pressure campaign. As I said, U.S. sending aircraft carrier towards Caribbean as Trump increases pressure campaign on Venezuela. And that just surfaced 15 minutes ago from CNN. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has ordered the aircraft carrier strike. Currently stationed in Europe to the Caribbean region amid a massive buildup of U.S. military forces in the Caribbean. Things are getting serious. Things are getting serious. Let's enjoy our independence, huh? On the telephone. On the phone. That is no joke. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Matt,
You're back.
you
Yes, go ahead.
The
Yeah.
John Kwashi citizens a joke. But let's leave that. I want to ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the Gen Z of Dominica? Are they sleeping? Are they COing? Are there any leaders that can influence the Gen Z generation of Dominica? Because when I watch the news, I'm seeing the Gen Z generation is alive and well and politically active all over.
Right, caller. Let's see if we can get more calls at this time. The telephones are going crazy at this time. Hello, talk to me, yes? Sorry. A lot of people are saying, yes, I support Trump. Some people are against it. I guess it depends on who you talk to, on whose side. Hello, talk to me, yes.
Hey, good afternoon, lad. That's Aaron here.
Hey,
The guy
Aaron,
from Lapusetna.
how you doing,
How
my
are
bro?
you?
Hanging in
How
there.
are you doing, my bro?
Hanging
You
in
okay?
there. Yes, I'm okay. Looking and
All right, I
watching
wanna
very
thank you.
closely, yes.
Thank you for your service to Dominica. First of all, I'm not too sure what to make of the statement, the joint statement by the former prime ministers and leaders of the Caribbean. Because while I agree that not just the Caribbean, the whole world should be a zone of peace, but why it shouldn't be selected. You remember Venezuela was recently threatening to invade Guyana?
I remember that.
So they have been part of the violence against people. They also threatened once to invade Trinidad and Tobago. So Venezuela is not a peaceful country. The leaders there, not Venezuela, Venezuela is a peaceful country. But the leadership in Venezuela has threatened to invade Guyana. Recently, there was a lot of worry, a lot of activity there. They sent troops to the borders, and there was a fierce exchange between them. I don't know where these former leaders were at that time, and I do not know where CARICOM itself was, because CARICOM was ambivalent. That is, they were not firm in their response, in their condemnation of Maduro when he threatened to invade Guyana. Now, I'm not saying there should be an invasion of Venezuela.
Mm-hmm.
And, what is peace? CARICOM is silent when the RSS, with the support of CARICOM itself and Roosevelt's terrorist bidding, in my view, invades Dominica to bomb them, in my view, that's my word, with tear gas and bullets at Salisbury and everywhere else, simply because they're protesting for justice, free and fair elections, and other matters of peace, development of the country, like the people of Salisbury, fair elections in Dominica. These are peace things. And the RSS is here invading Dominica with military weapons. And we saw recently a video when the Dominican police military were practicing how to kick and shoot and tear gas Dominicans, throwing stones at them. Where's the peace they're talking about? Peace should be a selective construct. Peace should be peace. And when anybody violates the peaceful behavior, you should condemn them. You should stand up against it. I do not know if you recall several years ago when the opposition in Dominica tried to have a peaceful conversation with the leaders of CARICOM. They were meeting in Guyana, and they were rejected. They were denied an opportunity to have a peaceful meeting. There was no outrage. There was no talk. Now, mark you, I am not asking for there to be war in the Caribbean. What I would like is consistency, honesty in the advocacy, in the outrage. Don't pick and choose who you want the peace for. Why defend Maduro and Venezuela and you're not defending Dominica? when RSS, in my view, invades Dominica. In my view, it's an invasion. Because they have all this military things, gear. Even our own police have offensive, lethal weapons when people are having a peaceful protest. Where is the peace? What's our position on peace? And when Venezuela threatens another country, a CARICOM country, where the headquarters of CARICOM is, where's the outrage? I want everybody to be consistent. Don't come and pick and choose where you want the peace to be and against who you want the violence.
So you're saying basically they have been selective. That's what your point is.
But you can see it, Matt. You're a very brilliant guy. You've said it very well. They've been selective in what is peace. The world should be a region of peace. The Caribbean should be a region of peace. Dominica should be a country of peace. When you provoke people and you do unjust things, like trying to steal elections, that is violence. It is not peace. So peace should be peace in every aspect of the word. And they shouldn't select, well, America is going to bomb Venezuela, there's going to be war, and so on. If Venezuela is threatening Guyana, there's going to be no war. If they are unfair with our elections process, oh, that is okay. CARICOM should be consistent. All the leaders should be consistent. Give up their own personal, private prejudices and speak out vociferously. Speak out loudly. Advocate consistently for fairness, for justice, and for peace. And I pray there's peace in the Caribbean. And I pray there's peace in Dominica. Peace and justice. Thank you, Matt, for allowing me to vent.
Oh boy, 4493095 is a serious issue we have to take seriously, you know. I know we're in the middle of Independence and Creole Festival, but you know, this is an issue that we all have to be concerned about, you know, in the possibility of war in this Caribbean. It's real. We can't run away from that. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Hello, good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon to you, yes.
Maduro had hard, Matt. For more than 2 months, the Americans had a second party, intermediary, talking to Maduro, step aside. Maduro has been stealing elections in Venezuela, Matt. We're seeing it live. We're hearing the results. We're seeing the hundreds of thousands of Venezuelans that leave in and go to America, that leave in and go to Trinidad, that leave in and go to Guyana. Venezuela is very hard, but Maduro will not let go, Matt. Some people saying, well, it's the oil the Americans are going for. But we also have to remember Grenada had no oil. When it suits us, we call on the Americans for help. Matt, people are calling on America. People from Venezuela are calling on America for help to free them from Maduro, Matt. He will not let go. He's going to feel, Matt. Matt, I have nothing to say on the issue more than to say the Americans have to do what they have to do. Matt, what's happening in Dominica for electoral reform? Matt, law-abiding citizens, people of high repute that never even got a report, that a police station never even got a report from them. You have those men there locked up, talking foolishness about man trying to overthrow your government, talking foolishness about threats on your party, so you have to arrest them. Some world police, they are not, or they are crooked in their actions. That is the Americans. But we have to call on them sometimes, man. Those people will cling on to power at all cost. This man could take how much bag of money and go somewhere about in the Middle East and relax. But no, it's his father's state. He wants to stay there. I am saddened that 1 or 2 persons are going to lose their life. But for the bigger picture, for the rest of the country, something has to happen for people to understand. The most a man supposed to stay in government as leader, as prime minister, it's 2 terms. If you stay free, pack your bag and step aside. But no. So the Americans have to do what they have to do. The Americans have to do what they have to do. And let we in Dominica have hope that yes, the Americans will eventually come in if this man do not allow the process to be free and fair for people to choose their leaders. Outside of that, Matt, there must be war. And even the good book, When I was younger, I used to go to church, Matt. The good book tell you when they say peace, peace, sudden destruction. So those who are calling for peace, I'm sorry, my brothers, let us see the Americans step in so that people can go to the polls, and when they come out from the polls, they will say, well, Mr. Win fair and square. Thank you very much, Matt.
Thank you.
Matt Peltier, few times I do that, and you know that very well. But all I want to do is endorse that which Arundel Thomas Setlang has shared with you and say that is my exact view. I think we should have peace. I know we should have peace, but we cannot cherry pick what we call peace and where we want peace. Let's be consistent. And that's why I have no regard and respect for CARICOM, because they cherry pick peace. Thank you, Matt, for allowing Arundel Thomas to express what my views are.
Thank you, Pastor Rodney. But here we are concerned about what is going on with America, or what is America doing in Venezuela. And so many people have so many ideas what so-called America is going after. But right here in Dominica, we have the Chinese in the Marriott digging up our soil and taking away our rare minerals and taking it back to the homeland. But yet, we're not concerned about that. We're being exploited, but we're looking at other nations. We are able I'll take that back in context. In other words, charity begins at home. We should be concerned about what's happening in Dominica. Be concerned about what's happening in America and Venezuela. Why should we not be concerned about what's happening in Dominica? Somebody's saying there, and the diaspora said, I wouldn't be surprised if America lands a bomb on this airport being built by China. On the telephone, hello, talk to me. With all that's going on there in the world, we have to be very concerned. Hello, talk to me, yes? Mm-hmm. Are you there, caller? The overseas line, nobody there. Let's try another call. Are you there? Yes, please. Hello? Nobody there. Hello, talk to me, yes? Uh-huh.
Matt, I would not totally agree with the last statement, but to a certain extent, what the person is saying is true, Matt. I tell you, when your comrade did catch fire, take water and sprinkle yours. And Arundel, Mr. Thomas, just reminded us, we watched it for months, Matt. The threat of Venezuela invading Guyana. Matt, did you hear anything about Caribbean leaders and former prime ministers? Did you hear anything about that, Matt?
Not really. No, I think I heard one or two. Not in its entirety, but I heard one or two.
You know what I'm saying? In the collective.
No.
Sporadic. You had one leader say a thing, then one leader maybe say a thing over there and all of that. Mm-hmm. And that is what I'm telling you, Matt. Even for Dominica, a guy tell me, blessings, the drugs have to be distributed already. I say, I don't think so. It was a diplomatic and intelligent move. Somebody send me a message and tell me, look, they have credible information. The FBI and the CIA is in Dominica. Matt, can we publicly request that they come for that drugs they say they catch, Matt? Because, Matt, what I'm learning, Matt, and you listen to Crispin alluded to it, based on the report from the OAS having to do with the elections that were not free and fair, or it may not be free, it could be free, but not fair, and all these technical terms and all of that. Dominica is on the radar of America, and with the Chinese in Dominica, mashing up our mountains, doing all kind of thing in Dominica, When we are talking, Matt, do you think the CIA don't listen to your program, Matt? Do you think they're not listening to your program?
I know every program is recorded there by the U.S. Embassy. I've known that for a long, long time.
So when they're saying, oh, they're recording everything we say, correct, remember, I think it's correct or carbon, one of them has said that carbon. Like, you don't know you're recording, but there is somebody that is recording everybody too. So I am saying the injustice. I am not for war, but not sometimes, my brethren, in the absence of justice, there has to be war. So it is sad to see where we end up, Matt. When we were warning Angelo Allen, Loftus Durant, R.C. Martin, Lennox Linton, Matt Pelte, everybody, Gabriel Christian, warning us about the Chinese and the way we're going with the Chinese, and America will not take it easy because we're right in the backyard and all of that. I tell you, I vision it, and I told you that 4 or 5 times I dreamed the Chinese military in Dominica. 4 or 5 times. And I always know there has to be an intervention by the U.S. So look at what that happened. Venezuela is the perfect excuse to enter. So, Matt, I am not sorry, independent. Matt, if a hurricane was coming, we would not be helter-skelter, you know. What you'd be talking about, you know, hurricane now. So Hurricane America, Hurricane Trump is coming. And one thing I tell you, Europe have the same mentality. Let China and America start to fight, or Russia, to see all of them not joining with their, how they call it, Matt, NATO. With their NATO. These people are ready for us, so because down.
All right, thank you. Now, somebody said a statement, sent a statement earlier to say the CIA and CBI or FBI may be in Dominica. These people are always around, you know. They don't declare when they are, but I would not be surprised. Okay? You might never see. I remember one time I was doing some travels in the U.S., so Washington State, and a man who wanted to be an ambassador for Dominica or to Dominica many years ago. You know, he approached me. We had a conversation. I visited his home, and what I found out subsequently, he put a notice out in the papers for some dog handler, somebody to take care of his chores around the house, you know, a maintenance guy. He worked for the CIA. Only to find out that the very helper that applied for the job was himself a CIA. So you never know what these guys are capable of. And my friend was jailed for many years. So we have to be very, very careful who we surround ourselves with, huh? The very person that may be playing you nice, may be investigating you as well. I know that for sure. Hello, talk to me, yes? Are you there, caller?
Peace and blessings to you, Matt. How are you today?
Peace and blessings to you, yes.
You know, I was listening to the conversation by Mr. Gregoire, and also, you know, what's going on CNN with what's going on right now. And I just want to say, like, we as regular citizens, we need, as someone who holds both citizenship from the U.S. and from Dominica, but us here in Dominica, we have to be paying, as a regular person, very close attention to what's going on with that whole issue. A lot of us choose to sometimes have our heads buried in the sand and figured it's not going to affect us, but it is. And we're going to get all that's going to trickle from America. We are in no position to fight America, you know, to stand against America here in our little Dominica. And us as regular people should be thinking about bunkering, should be thinking about our food security, because when, what they say, S hits the fan, we're going to feel it. And if we're not growing our food, have our food sustaining us, we're going to be in a very bad position. And between America and China, we know it's coming. It's like you said, the calm before the storm. The storm is coming. And if we're not paying close attention, and us as individuals, doing what we need to do, we're going to be in a very bad position. So I'm just saying, as regular citizens, you should be paying attention to what's going on, how our leaders are handling the situation, because it's going to affect us. If we're here in Dominica, us here in Dominica and around the region, it's going to affect us very much. So pay close attention, do what you need to do, find ways to secure yourself and to secure your food, sustaining your food, sustainability, growing our food, because we're going to need to. Sometimes we worried about the hurricane, we worried about Maria. We probably have something worse than Maria coming. I'm just saying. Thank you very much.
Thank you always for your opinions. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, Dominica. This is the Talk on the Block. If it's on the block, we'll talk about it. We'll talk for maybe another 20 minutes and we'll get into the Creole mode, okay?
But do you really have money to burn? What about your commitments? Have you paid your bills? What about your telephone bill, your light bill, your water bill? What are you going to use to pay your loan? A truck of stones? NCCU wants you to continue to make wise financial decisions that will not leave you stressed. Think of your commitments. Commit to your commitments. Commit to saving. And then you can have some money to burn. NCCU.
Madam Boboy Madi, locally, he put a Bryce and Company. Yele Rice and Company, the only company I know with Bryce was cooking motor and back and neck. Now with the last valley short, I said Bryce. In the old, the plus nefla, where you have a roofing material and seamless guttering. Yes, 24 gauge governors, all colors. Ever open Nipo gas peel agent, they program the computer to give you the exact size you want. And the seamless guttering, aluminum, that can better withstand the elements. You have in an easy way, so no leaking after a while. And so much more. Bryce and Company, the by 8 bank close to the old mill at Enfield. Telephone is 617-2468.
All you, I just meet goal winning Roseau again. Same place outside Flossie's. I tried to dock in, but you had time see me. Well, story start again. Million, lot of my partner with us, huh? Saka fella, I say the same thing you doing, shopping at Flossie's, and you don't have to tell me the same thing you tell me last time because I busy. It's to hear him way. You reckon? About my pocket, boy. I will tell you that I save money in food and drinks when I buy quantity. I save more. Oh, shucks, man. Good when you're still telling me. I know already. To park I respect him, why? But I can him up here to Palais. I will tell my friends from London, US and Dominica to come to Flossie's, right next to the Rosa Market. Open Sunday to Saturday. Flossie's can't do but 2 jours.
Vio Kubule, c'est ça nous cabouet. Vio Kubule, c'est ça mon débouet. Hele Kubule, nous caché des forces. C'est ma Kubule, pas bien encore. Bacalache, bacalache, bacalache. Vio no me Kubule. Bacalache, bacalache, bacalache. Vio no me Kubule. Bacalache, bacalache, bacalache. No me Kubule. Bacalache, bacalache, bacalache. No cabouet Kubule. Drink responsibly.
These vibes carry on because you know why? Straight after night 2 of the World Creole Music Festival, we're going from the festival to the Bayfront. Creole Bordelais. Sunday, October 26, 2025, from 4 a.m. till 12 noon on the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard. Just when you thought the party done, boom! There's the ultimate Creole sunrise celebration. Watch the sunrise while your waistline's still hot from night 2 of the Creole Festival. Performances by Ecstasy Band, The Swinging Stars, Fat Ace, DJ Slim, and Unstoppable Shacks. Rise up with your Creole breakfast, bakeside cocoa tea, saltfish, fig, smoked herring, while the rhythm licking and the culture taking over the boulevard. Bring your crew and come enjoy Creole Bordelais Sunday, October 26, 2025, from 4 a.m. to 12 noon. Headline sponsors, Discover Dominica Authority. Other sponsors include Caribbean, Belfast Estate, BB Rum, Kabuli Bear, Fine Foods Inc., Stolly Vodka, Stone's Ginger Wine, Malcolm Stevenson's, Three Monkeys Bar, and Daspa.
West Indies, as we call it, America's backyard. And I've been paying attention because of that letter that is circulating around, bearing the signature of several past leaders, saying that the region should remain a peaceful zone. And rightfully so, it should.
And let's go back to that. Of course, everybody's trying to reach me on the phone here, but call me later, Black.
I've been
Call me
paying
later.
attention because of that letter that is circulating around, bearing the signature of several past leaders, saying that the region should remain a peaceful zone. And rightfully so, it should, because we have always known only peace in the region, except for a few, past indiscretion. However, my concern is that why are we only speaking up now in defense of Venezuela? And I'm saying that because several years ago, the RSS, the Regional Security Services, was sent to Dominica to quell the resistance of the citizens of Dominica fighting for free and fair in elections in Dominica. Something that has been done and is available to every other nationality in the region. But Dominica, being deprived of free and fair election, decided to stand up for their rights. And those rights were crushed by the RSS when they brutally assaulted a sleeping village called Salisbury with tear gas for several hours. A village filled with ageable individuals, pregnant mothers, babies, school children, you name it. They were brutally assaulted with tear gas for several hours, and not a word from any of the past leaders or the present crop of leaders. As a matter of fact, the whole mission was sanctioned by the present crop of leaders because they are the ones who agreed that Dominicans should be brutalized for standing up for their rights, while in their own countries, their citizens have the same rights that Dominicans were fighting for. And no one said a word. Everyone was willing to send in their forces to assist in the brutalization of Dominicans. And today, we hear these past leaders and the present leaders voicing opposition to America threatening Venezuela. Now, if we look back just a few years ago as well, Venezuela were the ones flexing its military muscles against Guyana. And not a word from these Caribbean leaders, present and past, in defense of Guyana. Nobody stood up for Guyana. So the question is Guyana not part of us? Is Guyana a country somewhere in the Pacific or in the Middle East or somewhere? Because nobody stood up for Guyana against Venezuela. The only support Guyana had was the belief that if Venezuela were to attack them, America would respond. And I'm sure that they would have. And so Venezuela, in realizing that, did not take the actions that it said it was going to take. No.
Now try to make your messages short and sweet, okay? Because there are many other people trying to call in at this time. But please, if you've already made a point, give somebody else a chance. Hello, talk to me. Yes, my phone calls are going crazy. Yes, hello, talk to me. Yeah.
Good afternoon, Pelte.
Good afternoon to you, sir. How you doing? Yes.
I good. Are you on a special topic or you?
Yes, I'm on a special topic. So if you want to talk about something else, maybe call me a little later, okay?
No, what topic you on?
Well, you should have been listening, then you'd know. So call me back and pay attention. Hello, talk to me. Yes. Are you there?
Hi, Matt.
Talk
Good
to me. Yeah.
afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon to you. Hey.
How are you, Matt?
Hey, that's Black Pepper. How you doing?
Well, like they're watching you eat all the crab.
Well,
I see everybody.
You can eat crab if you come down, you know.
Yeah, man, I'm coming down. Just wait for it. I see everybody that was calling for all kind of protests in the foreign, Matt. Now they don't I see they don't talking. They're not even calling your program. I see they eating crab. They go mute and they come and enjoy the space. But from foreign, they're advocating for all kind of things. Okay, fine. Well, now you here. Do something there.
Oh boy, I haven't seen my good friend there, but he's here. I heard he's here around, so I look for him.
Yeah, everybody wrong. But Matt, let me tell you something. We have a
yeah.
very interesting time in the region.
Yes.
It's a very complex situation with a lot of consequences and inconvenience to small food countries like Dominica. Is no exception. And we may be in a serious predicament based on our relationship with China and Venezuela and the US.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of things we have to watch unfolding, Matt. Now, Matt, you notice recently the police had a big drug bust. I wouldn't say it's a bust now, Matt. The police got some cocaine where they told them it was.
Intelligence,
right.
Yes.
So it's not an interception per se.
Mm-mm.
They met it slipping, nobody arrested, whatever. Now, Matt, the problem I realized, I watched in the region, and you notice the US took off 7 vessels within a couple of weeks in the Caribbean water. They claimed that were
transporting drugs, yes.
Out of Venezuela, right. So, Matt, what does that tell you? You take out one boat, another boat still comes the next couple of days. You take out another boat still come a couple of days after that. They're not stopping. You know what's happening, Matt? What do you think is happening?
Well, you tell me. I don't know.
Well, Matt, it's common sense.
They're monitoring what's going on. That's for sure. I know. They have some intelligence on the ground that gives them information as to who or what is living or where.
They have that a long time, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
They have all that intelligence a long time, and the Americans have been sharing that intelligence with local and regional forces to pursue interception of these vessels.
And you're saying that the countries that they're giving intelligence to is doing nothing about it? That's your point?
Well, Matt, check the numbers. You have 7 boats in a matter of 3 weeks, and you have 20 years, and how many boats of that magnitude have you heard anyone in the region through a reasonable amount of time made interceptions? So it's all of a sudden they're moving cocaine out of Venezuela, Matt? The answer is no. So no, the region themselves have put themselves in a serious predicament to do with their loyalty to purpose based on the international security best practices. That is what it is. And it's all corruption based. But I will leave that there for now. But Matt, the problem we have, and we're going to face a serious challenge in Dominica, so the authorities have to be alerted to that. It is my opinion that based on the fact that you have that war that is imminent in Venezuela by the U.S. going to invade, but I think right now the cartels are trying to move out as much narcotics as they can into trusted distributors' holding points to service, when necessary, to other clients. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I know. I understand.
Because right, so that is why you find they're not relenting. They're still trying to move the narcotics. It's not going to the States. I believe, it's my opinion, that these things are going into holding countries, holding islands. Very easy to come in, very easy to go out on the behalf of the Venezuelan cartels.
Interesting analysis.
Yeah, because it's not stopping, and it's the quantity, Matt. I mean, 1,700 and something kilos of cocaine in the soil of Dominica, Matt. That is not regular traffic cocaine. Regular traffic cocaine, when you hear police make a little bust, you'll hear a little 200, a little 75, a little 250. 1,007, Matt. That is mass shipment. That is transshipment, and that is a holding point on the behalf of somebody. That is just my opinion. So the question is, how to the cartel see the vulnerability or take advantage of the vulnerability in that trade to do with Dominica and how vigilant the security of Dominica must be. And in mind, my philosophy can be on point. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you realize too, all the vessels they took off in the Caribbean water. You haven't heard anything on the Atlantic side because recently there was a little weather pattern challenges more on the Atlantic side than the Caribbean side. But when that water go come, if the war is not on yet, right, you're going to have a high traffic out on the Atlantic too. So the local authorities have to pay a special attention to the coastlines and intelligence how they can get it. Because the problem is, and part of what I analyzed is the holders in the Caribbean are in a more strategic negotiating point now that Venezuela needs them more than ever. So what you're going to find is the commodity price to the transshippers is going to be lower just to be able to accommodate the movement out of Venezuela, right? Now, anytime anything is in excess, the distribution becomes in excess. The use becomes more available. For now, that is for now.
Mm-hmm.
After the war, when the war happened and it cannot get more, then price will go up sky high. You understand? So we have to look at those dynamics and the repercussions of if we are not too vigilant right now, it might be too late, way too late later. And the consequences might be very significant, especially knowing that the U.S. have us on the radar as to what they think we might be facilitating or not. You understand me, man?
Mm-hmm.
So besides the war, as small countries, we have to look at all the different aspects of how it can affect us as a country. What are the consequences? How do they take advantage of small countries to do these things that are contrary to the principles of the security architect of the U.S., United States of America, and Europe, and everything. So the government have a lot of work to do. The police have a lot of work to do. The society have it work to do if they or it or not, or they're against it. If they're against it, they have their work to do too. So we have our work cut out for us.
I'm telling you, thank you very much, Black Pepper. We have 4 more minutes on this subject, and we move to, of course, the World Creole Music Festival. I have a ticket to give away in the next half an hour. So stick around, Dominica. Let's take another phone call. And we'll, of course, make it short and sweet. Hello? Talk to me.
Yes, madam. I'm going to make it short and sweet. Madam.
Thank you, yes.
But let me tell you something. Why I would like the Caribbean to be a zone of peace. But Maduro is not a man that is operating in a zone of peace, you know. A man threatening his neighbors. He has threatened Guyana. He has also threatened Trinidad. He refused to stand down after he lost an election. You cannot tell me that you got supporting a man like this. The man needs to come out from there. And if America is going to get him out from there, I support America to get him out.
So you're supporting America to get him out. That's your point, yes?
Yes.
All right, caller. Let's take another call there, please. Short and sweet. Let's go. Yes.
Matt,
please.
The U.S. has satellites that can see in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
They have thermal imaging. Doesn't matter what boat you have and wherever you are, day or night, they can track you. So don't believe that they are blind. But in regard to that cocaine that just appeared near our shore, I believe that's a CIA plant. That's my opinion, Matt, as John Kwashi.
All right, thank you. Oh boy, 449-3095-96 and 97. Well, no arrests have been made thus far. We're going to come back, Dominica, after this.
You vibes carry on because you know why? Straight after night 2 of the World Creole Music Festival, we're going from the festival to the Bayfront, Quail Borderland. Sunday, October 26, 2025, from 4 a.m. till 12 noon on the Daniel Jr. Charles Boulevard. Just when you thought the party done, boom! There's the ultimate Creole sunrise celebration. Watch the sunrise while your waistline's still hot from night 2 of the Creole Festival. Performances by Ecstasy Band of Swinging Stars, that is DJ Slim and Unstoppable Shacks. Rise up with your Creole breakfast, bakeside cocoa tea, saltfish, fig, smoked herring, while the rhythm licking and the culture taking over the boulevard. Bring your crew and come enjoy Quail Bod La Mer, Sunday, October 26, 2025, from 4 a.m. to 12 noon. Headline sponsors, Discover Dominica Authority. Other sponsors include Caribbean, Belfast Estate, BB Rum, Kabuli Bear, Fine Foods Inc., Stolly Vodka, Stone's Ginger Wine, Malcolm Stevens Sons, Three Monkeys Bar, and Dex Bar.
But do you really have money to burn? What about your commitments? Have you paid your bills? What about your telephone bill, your light bill, your water bill? What are you going to use to pay your loan? A truck of stones? NCCU wants you to continue to make wise financial decisions that will not leave you stressed. Think of your commitments. Commit to your commitments. Commit to saving. And then you can have some money to burn.
Madam Boboy Madi, Laukali, Idipoti Rice and Company. Yele Rice and Company, the only company I know with Rice was cooking butter and back and neck. Now with the last valley short, I said Bryce. In the old, the plus nefla, where you have a roofing material and seamless gutter ring. Yes, 24 gauge governors, all colors. Ever open Nipu gas peel agent, they program the computer to give you the exact size you want. And the seamless guttering aluminum that can better withstand the elements you have in an easy way. So no leaking after a while. And so much more. Rice and Company, the act by 8 bank close to the old mill at Enfield. Telephone 617-2468.
Va, quittez-moi, embrassez-moi. Venez pour moi, wow, quittez-moi, chebel. Wale asis kotel, eje la main. Veni la moi moi, wale wawako.
All right, Dominica, we're here. We're talking about the big night, World Creole Music Festival. Stick around. And the little moments of the hour will give a ticket away for the second night of the festival. Stay tuned. It has been described as the biggest night of the festival. One ticket to give away. One ticket. We'll continue talking about this Venezuela-US war pending come Monday. Those of you worried about the weather, spoke to the Met officer, or the Met office, and indicated to me earlier that there's nothing to be worried about at this time, and they are monitoring. But the police seem that they're ready to man this festival. So if you intend to cause any trouble at the 25th edition of this World Creole Music Festival, behave yourself. Behave.
Site of the Windsor Park Stadium, a venue operations center, will be manned by a number of senior officials from various institutions to include the Discover Dominica Authority. Police Command Center will also be established and located on the ground floor of the Clem, John, and Caleb Lawrence stand. This is to allow for patrons who require assistance from the police. This Windsor Park Sports Stadium venue for the festival has been demarcated into 3 zones. Zone 1, which is all the entry and exit gates in and out of the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. Zone 2, which comprises of the media center, party area, stage area, and the backstage. Zone 3, grounds at the front stage and players pavilion. Entry into those areas will only be allowed to individuals having the relevant passes. Ensure that you have the right pass for the right zone. All brand new superintendents acting. You may say why acting? Reason being, all the substantive holders of the post have either been promoted, as in the case of the Deputy James, or they're on vacation leave. So the head of the CID, Mr. Theophil, is on vacation leave. And Chaucer James, Inspector Police Chaucer James, is now acting in the position of Superintendent. Maurice Pierre, Northern Division, from Inspector to Superintendent, Vice Mr. Lawrence, who's on leave, so he's acting. We also have John Lewis, acting Vice Deputy Chief of Police Superintendent, September rank, that is, Mr. Gibbs. And we have also Miss Leonie Edwards, not the first time acting. So we have 4 acting positions at the superintendent level. So overall, that is the commission made.
All right, Dominica, we'll talk about these new appointments sometime later. But just to advise, that there will be top police security at the World Creole Music Festival this weekend, the next 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In a while, you'll hear about the band's lineup. In random order. But then everybody's eager to win a ticket, huh? We're gonna give a ticket. Gonna give a ticket away. Compliments Mr. Andy Jolly. Who knows, maybe before the end of the hour, someone might just say, man, you know what? I'm a big fan of the World Creole Music Festival. I'm going to give another ticket. So maybe that might be a possibility. But for now, we have 1 ticket to give away. We had 2. We gave 1 away yesterday. So stick around for the question. So here's my question. Here's my question for the big ticket. I asked the question yesterday, and I know the people did their research. I'm not that stupid to repeat the same question. It might be a very simple question for many. It might be a difficult question. But anyway, Mr. Anderson said, Matt, don't make the questions too hard, huh? It's the festive season, so give the tickets away. Somebody's already on the telephone. Are you there, caller? Yes? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, you want to take a try? You want to call and then ask a question? Or you want me to ask the question first? Ticket for night number 2 for the World Creole Music Festival. Let me see if somebody's on the telephone. Hello there, caller? Yes? Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm there.
You're there? Okay.
Yes.
You're there. Okay. All right. Take note. You have a pen? Hello, caller?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, you're listening. All right. How many Calypsonian monarchs have performed at the World Creole Music Festival during the 25 years of its existence? How many? And name them for me, please. A 2-part question. Am is not one of them for sure.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hello?
Yes, several.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to tell you it's 6 or 7. Just get the answer for me. Just get the answer. If it's 5 or 2. You're not going to play with my head this afternoon. There, no. Get the answer. Name them. And you walk away just like that. 1, 2, 3 with a ticket. How many Calypsonians or Calypso monarchs have performed at the World Creole Music Festival? How many? And the amount of I can see them, BZ. I suspect it might be a little easy, If you know your history, you'll remember that. Let's see. Hello, talk to me, yes? Uh-huh.
Yes, that's 3 of them.
3 of them. Uh-huh.
Dice, Tashapi, and Daddy Che.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. No, it's not 3 of them. I will not tell you if it's 3 or 4, but definitely not 3 for sure. See, you taking note. A ticket, I think blue, BZ. How many Calypsonians have performed within 25 years? How many monarchs of the World Creole Music Festival? Name them. And you get a ticket just like that. I was asking one of the DJs here how many. He said, I'm not one of them for sure. Hello, talk. Are you there, caller?
Yes, I am there. Yes.
Papa, you want to eat this afternoon?
4 of them.
I am so sorry. No. I'm so sorry. How many Calypsonians have performed? I'm talking about monarchs have performed at the World Creole Music Festival. Name them and tell me how many. We're approaching 2:40. We must give that ticket away. But I still have tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday because the ticket is for tomorrow. But I want the question answered. Oh, by telephone. No. Don't try my cell phone. It won't work. Don't try my cell phone. No. You have to call live and answer the question. On the telephone, hello, talk to me. Yes, I'm here.
Hi,
Not
Free?
I'm so sorry. No, I'm not one of them. Hello, talk to me. Oh, DJ Shannon's killing himself laughing. Are you there, caller?
Hi.
I'm so sorry. Sorry. Maybe the Souffle Motai choir might give you a little help. So let's try this. Let's try it. We're in Independence.
In the year 1493,
No, it's not a hard question. My friend David says it's a hard question. No. It's not a hard question at all. Let's follow the years.
it was on the year of the day, and blue was the sea and sky. We live this new land, Dominica, the whole Lord steady pride. No need to no need to
How many Calypsonians have performed Monarchs, more specifically, at the World Creole Music Festival? Name them. And you walk away just like that. It's 2:44, 16 minutes before. Call somebody that knows somebody. Hello, talk to me. Hello, are you there, caller? Oh?
Yes, seven of them.
No, I'm so sorry. Somebody said it already. I tell you, take notes.
But now today we can be free. We'll be all under will be
Somebody might just get the answer now. Let's see if that caller is online. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Let's say 5 of them.
I'm so sorry. You name them, and you tell me how many. Hello, talk to me, yes. This is what we'll give to you on the Talk on the Block. You want to go to night number 2? I think the biggest night, huh? Clearly, for the World Creole Music Festival.
French people want to Northern, so they can't put them.
Hello, talk to me, yes. Don't call my cell phone. I won't answer you. Hello, talk to me.
Hello, Daddy.
No, hold on. Take your time. I asked you how many of them.
5.
I'm so sorry. On the telephone, hello, talk to me.
It's so good.
I'm so sorry. You're guessing or you're not sure, man? How many Calypsonians, Monarchs, have performed at the World Creole Music Festival? Name them. Even my friend Sean is a DJ. He doesn't know that at all. Hello, talk to me.
Matt.
Yes, ma'am.
6 of them.
Sorry. How many Calypsonians have performed, Monarchs that is, at the World Creole Music Festival? Name them and tell me the amount, okay?
Q95.
Oh boy, I wish Blue was here. She didn't call me all morning, trying to. I asked the question yesterday, or she went to sleep doing research. I'm not that dumb to ask the question again. I know you guys do all the research last night. No, came up with a new one. Hello, talk to me. Yes.
Them.
I'm so sorry. Don't call my cell phone. Don't call my cell phone now. Call me after 3 o'clock, okay? How many monarchs have performed over the past 25 years? Name them. And that's it. You have a ticket for night number 2, the biggest night of the festival. On the telephone, hello, talk to me, yes?
Seven.
Sorry. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Yes, Matt. 0. Therefore, no name.
You really tried it. How can it be 0? And I tell you how many of them have performed. It's 0, no. No. Make some sense sometimes, huh? It's better to be thought of as a fool and open your mouth and remove all doubt, huh? Hello, talk to me, yes? Good afternoon.
1.
1, I'm sorry. No. How many? You know someone at the DFC, call them and maybe they might help you out. Or call Wadix. If he's your friend, maybe you might know, I don't know. Somebody wants to go to the World Creole Music Festival number 2. You see, if you had answered the question, I would have gotten another ticket, right now. But you guys are not trying hard enough. Let's see if we have an answer this time. It's already 10 minutes to the hour of 3 o'clock. Got to go, though. Hello, yes. Hello, who's that? Blue? I'm so sorry, too. No. Sorry, no. Come on. Hello, talk to me, yes. Oh, boy.
3 of them.
I'm so sorry. Somebody, I need to give that ticket away. Oh, I might just sell it, at a lower price. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. We're here. The clock is ticking. I've got to go about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Hello, talk to me. Yes.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Yes, Matt.
None. The answer is none.
I'm so sorry. It can't be none. I asked you how many. What do you mean none? Doesn't make sense. Hello, talk to me. Yes. Question. Answer.
11.
Sorry. Doreen, you're trying hard, boy. You'll have to leave your boo at home today. On Saturday. Hello, talk to me.
8.
All right. So let me see. What did you say?
8.
8. All right. It looks like a good answer. Now name them for me, please.
King dice.
Hold on. I'm gonna get to the question and see if we have the answer. All right, just stick around. Are you still there?
Yeah.
You haven't changed your mind yet?
No.
Okay, well, name them for me, please.
You have king dice.
Mm-hmm.
Frontier.
Right.
Daddy chess.
Mm-hmm.
Web.
Sorry. All right. I'm so sorry. For a moment there, my heart skipped a bit. No, I'm so sorry. Web is not there at all. Hello, talk to me, boy. It's 8 minutes. I'm counting down and clicking now. Oh, boy, we've got to go. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Hi, 8.
8, yes, 8 is a good answer. But name them for me, please.
So we have Hunter. Hunter.
Right.
Dice. Daddy chess. Tasha P. JD.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. JD. All out there, yeah. All right, JD, you okay? I'm so sorry. At least you have one part correct so far. I need all 8 names. Good afternoon to the staff of the festival. A big hint, you got 8. Please just name them for me, please. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. It's 2:54. Oh. You have one part of the answer correct. Let's see if you get on the telephone. Are you there? Yes.
Yes, I am there. Let me give you the 8 of them. Yeah.
Hold on the excitement. Yes, go ahead. Let me see if you.
Yes, let's go. Dice.
Hold on, Adna. Hold on. I want to make sure I tick it off every word, huh? Because you seem they seem like you're bubbling with excitement there, like you're ready to go.
Yeah.
All right, partner. You ready now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Dice. Scrunter.
Right.
Hunter. Daddy Chess.
Yes.
Tasha P. Trilogy.
Sorry, my brother. You want to come with so much confidence, like you're gonna blow something, boy. Triller what? You get born the other day, my brother. I have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. That's all I have. Hello, talk to me. Are you there, caller? Are you there?
Yes, I'm there, Matt.
Yes, you're there, Matt. So tell me what's going on with you.
Yes, 8 of them.
Yes, I'm here.
I have Dice. Trilogy.
Sorry.
Character.
Hold on. Trilogy pass on. Yes. Here's the question again. We have established that we had 8 monarchs in the 25 years of Calypso. Franklin Moses was the first MC. That's a very easy answer. Franklin, can you tell me if I'm going to give you the ticket? You want a ticket? You're not qualified.
Ask me the question again if I want. Hold on. Ask me the question again.
You want a ticket?
Well, on you asking the Pope if he's Catholic.
All right. Let's go to the telephone. Hold on. Okay. We had 8 monarchs. We have already established we had 8 monarchs during the 25 years of the World Korean Music Festival. All I need you to do now, that's the second part of the question, is to name the monarchs. That's it. Hello, are you the caller? No, you're not. Oh boy, it's 3 minutes to go and we have a ticket to give away. I might have to continue that question, during the show tomorrow morning. If I'm here. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Yes, man, 8.
8, yes, sir. You're very confident.
Very confident. So we have the Bob.
The Bob, Pala. Hello, talk to me. Hello, talk to me. Oh boy, are you there, caller? We have 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes. 3. Hello. Caller overseas. Hello, talk to me. Are you there? Yes.
Hello.
Hi, ma'am. How you doing?
I'm trying again.
You trying again, Dorian? You want to bring the boo around?
Dice. Tasha P.
Dice 2.
Dice. Tasha P. Chess.
What was that?
Dice.
Right.
Tasha P. Chess.
Hunter, you said that twice every 3 times.
Scrunter.
Scrunter, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're out of here. Okay, thank you very much. Try again. Try again. You have to be quicker with your answers there, okay? Because people are waiting. We have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And maybe because I so want to give this ticket away, I'll allow for maybe 5 more to get it. Hello, talk to me, yes. Are you there? It's just.
Hello, good day.
Gee, you're shocking me there. You're shocking. Are you there, caller?
Yes, I'm there.
All right, where you calling from?
I'm calling from Fonkole.
Fonkole, you deserve a ticket. Tell me the names.
Okay, Ophelia Mary.
Ophelia, listen. I am so sorry. But Ophelia, when you get to the Calypso stage, let me know, okay?
I heard. That hurt me nationally. No. I wonder what Ophelia was like. Singing a Calypso. Okay, hold on. Give me a Calypso. Somebody give me a Calypso. I was singing something good again. You do okay. Here, Ophelia. Everything you do, okay.
Hello, my friend Warrior. Welcome home, brother. Welcome home. Hello, talk to me. Oh boy, somebody's excited there. Hello, talk to me.
You ready?
Wow. That guy.
You ready?
That guy's coming like a powerhouse there. Eh?
Let's go, Matt. You ready?
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Yes, I.
Dice.
1.
Hunter.
2.
Grunter.
3.
Tasha P.
4.
Daddy Chess.
5.
Observer.
6.
The Bricks.
Sorry, the brakes on them. Sorry. Oh my brakes! No. Hello, boy. A lot of people turn Calypsonians all of a sudden. Hello, talk to me. Yes. What?
Is it die?
You asking me? No, you asking me or you telling me? Which one?
Sir?
Hold on. Are you asking me or telling me?
Okay, man.
All right.
Dice, Character, Hunter, Hunter, Tasha P, Daddy Chess, Observer, and the Hunter.
Sorry, and the Hunter twice. No. No. Hello, talk to me. Yes.
Yes, Mark.
I want to give that ticket away. I really want to give that ticket away. Yes, hello?
We have Hunter.
Hunter, 1.
Dice.
2.
Daddy Chess.
3.
Grunter.
4.
Caressa.
5.
Tasha P.
6.
Observer.
7.
And the Bricks.
Sorry, the brakes on them. No. I'm still giving you 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. Hello, talk to me. Yes.
Matt, Dice, Character, Hunter.
Take your time. Take your time. I'm going to win that prize. Take your time.
Okay.
Give it to me. 1.
Character.
2.
Hunter.
3.
Grunter.
4.
Tasha P.
5.
Daddy Chess.
6.
Observer.
7.
And the Web.
Uh-oh. No. Frankly, you think we should leave that question for tomorrow? I'll change the question.
Yeah, right. That's better. Boy. What time is it? What time is it now?
3. Give him 2 more minutes.
2. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. Chan, what do you think? Because it's a 3-member tribunal. If that tribunal is a tribunal, Because it's not two. Yeah, well, let's try. You need 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Are you there, caller? Yes. Why are you screaming for me like that? Hello. Yes. Yes, I'm here. What?
Gonja,
Scrunter 1. Okay.
Onja,
2,
Dice,
3,
Sasha P,
4,
Daddy Chess,
5,
Observer,
6,
Caressa,
7.
and Singing Sandy.
Sorry, Singing Sandy, but Attila. Yes.
And on the Facebook pages of
All right, Dominica, we're here. We'll give 2 more minutes. My DJ said give them 2 more minutes. Very, very. Hello, talk to me. Yes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Are you there? Oh, the telephones are so busy. Yeah. A caller there from the overseas line. Are you there, caller? Caller. Nobody. Let's try another call. Yes. Hello, talk to me.
Caressa,
Are you asking me or you telling me? Are you sure?
Caressa,
All right. Number 1.
Observer,
Number 2.
Hurricane,
Harry, what? Not Maria at all. Hello, talk to me. Oh boy. Hello, talk to me there, boy.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Okay. It's
Okay.
Dice,
Okay, it's not 1, you know. Dice is 1.
Hunter,
2,
Daddy Chess,
3,
Sasha P,
4,
Gonja,
5,
Caressa,
6,
Observer,
7.
and Sai.
Side. Oh. We are into the independent season.
Dans la salle danser, yo tu ka attendre. Yo pas dit ambiance, c'est ça yo tu ka dit. Quand nous pencher, yo tu ka bougonner.
Hello. Yes, I want to give this ticket away. I'm really serious now. Hello, talk to me, yeah?
Yes, so we have Dice,
We have dice. Yes, we have dice.
Hunter,
That's a scrunter.
Hunter,
Who's that?
Hunter,
Okay.
Daddy Chess,
Daddy Chess.
Sasha P,
All right.
MC,
MC.
Liberator.
Sorry, Liberator Party Lab. Yes. I tell you, don't call my cell phone. Don't send message on my cell phone, okay?